You know, one of the worst things a therapist can tell a narcissist is to let their partner teach them how to love. First of all, a narcissist has to be open to allow love in. And narcissists don't do that. They like to control and manipulate. So they're not going to be open to learning to love. And this, unfortunately, puts the person who's supposed to be giving love, at risk of just bleeding out all of their energy. So I'd like to talk about this for a second. We can't actually teach someone how to love. We can only show them love by example. It's true. So anytime we feel like we don't know how to love or we've lost the capacity to love, it means that somewhere along the way in childhood, we encountered something that shocked us so much that we believed that we weren't lovable, we weren't deserving, we weren't enough for sure. And we carried that with us. And believe it or not, a lot of people like to just push that under the rug. Oh, that happened so long ago, how could it possibly affect me now? But the truth is, every single thought you hold about yourself wires through that every single day. So if you thought as a little kid that you weren't lovable because your needs weren't met, guess what? Today, subconsciously, you think the same thing. So nobody can actually teach you how to love. You have to go in, find out where the love stopped, where it stopped being safe to love another person because they hurt you, and maybe you couldn't trust yourself, so it wasn't safe to love yourself. When you can get into the space and you can identify this fractured part in your life, this, we call it the fracture story, the source of where it all happened, the moment that maybe you were crying in your crib and your mother just let you cry. That was a situation with me where I just really felt like no matter what I needed, I couldn't get my needs met. And so that literally carried through every single relationship I had until I could really understand that was the breaking point. Learning to love yourself begins with remembering who you are. Remembering that you came into the world as love. You believed in yourself 100%. You knew you were perfect. And you let yourself out when you needed something. You just said, hey, I need it. And when it's not given back to you, you take on this feeling like you don't know what love is, or maybe you're confused about love. We're not confused about love. We've been tricked into believing that we don't know how to love. You are love itself, which means that the rest is just garbage. Once you can brush it away, guys, you can see your truth.